Hello everybody. In this video we're going to introduce our configuration little mini app. Okay, what this system does is allows the user to configure their particular system. It's done per company per year, so that each company can configure the system to exactly what they require. And it means we can work with a small little company just doing a few item sales and purchases, and then we can scale right the way up to a subsidiary of a multinational, so that you've got everything you need, all the fancy stuff. Okay, and you do that just by running this configuration, and then of course the menu system adapts accordingly, and that's what controls the thing. So let's go and have a look at how we do this now. I'm going to click here on accounting and then right click. Okay, so accounting, apps, admin, and there's my configuration file. It's a example of a Zap system, a little mini app. So we're going to click on here, go into the mini app. Now the way it works is you first have to select your modules, and then you have to answer a series of questions in the options section. So the first one we'll go to is modules, and here we have the items. So we have 15 different modules that we offer at the moment, probably add more in the near future. And then you simply toggle a module on or off. For example, if you don't have inventory for your particular company, just toggle it off, and then all the inventory information will disappear from the menu system. Okay, same with something like maybe payroll you don't have, maybe fixed assets you don't have, you just toggle it on and off. Okay, and you can come back to here. Maybe you don't not interested in tax, you can turn the tax module off. Okay, and that's how you would actually configure the system. But something like the tax module, you will not just run it because it's doesn't cost any work. It's just there and there's no work to be done, and it'll just calculate the tax. So it's quite useful to have. When you right click here to go back, it saves your settings into the system and then configures the menu on boot up. It'll configure the menu. Okay, let's go and have a look at options. So here we have a series of options, particularly for example on purchases. Purchases can work a number of different ways. We've got purchases to inventory. Okay, so we can actually then, the entry that goes through is creditors and debit inventory, but that really only happens when we're dealing with perpetual inventory. Some cases we just want to push the item to cost of sales directly. So we simply buy some stuff, push it straight to cost of sales. We don't bother recording it in inventory, go straight to a client, for example. So that becomes a very simple way of doing it. So what we do, depending on what your requirements are, by toggling these on and off, you can get the configuration that you require. And then we've got perpetual inventory we need to know, so that we know if we can actually run the perpetual inventory issues. And then deferred tax, it's built in automatically, but if you don't want it, you don't want those entries going through, you can toggle it off. Okay, and then again, once you've done those settings, okay, so let's say we have a non-distributable reserve, and then we click back here, and now that will configure it. And it's as simple as that. That's how we do the configuration. And as I say, we can the look and feel of the system will be very different from a small business to a big business, because a whole lot more menu options come available for the big business, which wouldn't be available for the small business. Okay, thanks very much.